don't get mad at him immediately because I know you're like looking for something. So there's a video out there, and I happen to be in it. Video is titled, I spent a day with Hasan Piker unraveling the controversy. That video
This
is
show is
with Anthony Padilla. That's right. Now, should we watch this now? Should we wait for this for tomorrow? Should we save it for tomorrow? I don't know. I feel like everyone's going to watch it before me already. People have already been texting me about how I've appeared in this video and they watched it. And I'll just start off by saying this. This might shock you. But we did not spend the entire day together. Take with that ever you will. Yeah, that's spent half the day together. Awesome. Great. Yeah, I'm excited to see. Did Anthony give you COVID or the other way around? My friend, this was months ago. You will recognize that it was months ago because the controversy that we're discussing is probably old. I don't even remember which one it was, but no. Okay, I'm gonna blast this. Okay, we're gonna do it. I'm gonna tweet it. We're gonna fucking don't watch it all now, bro. It's fucked. It's all fucked. Play a baby game. Wait, why is it fucked? Why would it be fucked? Everyone has said this is really good. And I think I believe it. Anthony is very good at conducting these kinds of interviews and whatnot. So they're literally lying. Oh damn! I just saw the thumbo on this.
Huh.
That's crazy. All right, fuck it. I'm doing it. He made me look good in the thumbo. That's for sure. Woo! Okay, I'm excited, dude. I'm excited. He turns on you in the end and says you abused Amber Heard. Okay, dude. Come on.
Hey man, been here for a year now. I've lost 130 pounds since I started watching because of your basic advice on diet. Thanks, Hassel.
Holy fuck, dude. Congratulations. God damn. Also, a standing lamp. Thank you for the 5 give the subs. Congratulations. Big dubs for you, my friend. I'm proud of you.
Hassel.
Okay? Fuck yeah. Keep it going. You know, I've been also accomplishing my fitness goals that I've set for myself, and I'm very happy. And nothing, you can never substitute the happiness that you get from, you know, reaching new physical limits that you've set for yourself. So, congratulations, Chatter. I'm proud of you. Okay, I met up with the King Himbo. Okay. Watching it. Is this man as handsome in person as he is in his videos? Yes, dude. One of the things about like steadily losing weight is that when you look back at like videos even from like 2 months ago, you don't feel like you look as good as you do now. So we'll see how I look in this. I don't even remember. But also on top of that, Anthony is such a beautiful human that I'm going to look ugly next to him regardless. Anyway, here it is. First of all, this is the thumbo. Okay, this is the thumbelina for it. Fucking blast this shit. Was it that's not good for you? Not gonna lie, I think Padilla hotter than you, no homo. I think he is hotter than me too. All right, let's do it.
Sponsored by BetterHelp Online Therapy. Visit betterhelp.com/Padilla because sometimes existing is exhausting.
What do you got? Let me see. That's
I don't
wild.
like-
It won't even fit.
got
Oh,
the
it fit my
sausage?
pinky.
Oh, damn, that went on my biggest finger. My name's Anthony Padilla, and I spent today with Hasan Piker to uncover the truth about how amassing over 2 million followers on Twitch and becoming the top political pundit of our generation has changed the trajectory of his life, and how nearly everything he does is considered so controversial that entire hate campaigns have been constructed against him. Hello, Hasan!
What's going on?
You are gaining an average of 1 million followers a year on Twitch.
Okay.
Right?
I don't know.
Now, over the past 2 years, each year you've had a high of almost 250,000 concurrent viewers. Why do you think so?
That tweet he used for the hate was from a stan. Yeah, that's the problem, chat, isn't it? Remember how we talked about that? About how like it's virtually impossible to distinguish who's like a stan making fun of like haters making psychotic shit, and then it turns into like a negative spiral regardless, like with Austinox. Maybe we need to like keep that into this stream or something and not outside. Maybe we should, as a community, keep our outside memes just positive. Keep it posy, Like my COVID test, okay? Keep it positive. You know what I'm saying? Got him. Your chair looks like it's for ants.
So many people are drawn to watch you.
People are not very honest about why things are terrible. Everybody, for the most part, feels a little worse overall year over year. I think a lot of people feel angry. I try to direct their anger at the system rather than individuals and explain to them why they feel the way that they do.
Use that anger that you feel
Boy,
towards
9 months,
more
baby G.
productive avenues. Instead of getting f***ing upset at wealth inequality in the system, try to change the system.
I have an empathetic worldview that centers around uplifting marginalized people on not only the basis of identity, like whatever kind of marginalization that they experience, but also class, which is something that is devoid from the American conversation most of the time. As long as you are willing to learn, as long as you're willing to change, then you're welcome. I'm going to talk to you and try to educate you.
Right.
Because I think that is how you change people's minds. And I think I've been relatively successful at, deprogramming a lot of people's like prior confirmations, prior attitudes and beliefs.
Do you think this is part of why you are seen as such a controversial figure?
Yeah, for sure. This is like centuries of wiring people a certain way. On the one hand, someone can sedate you into thinking like, no, everything is normal, this is the best way. And then on the other hand, you have someone who's like, no, you should be angry at the system. It kind of spoils the game for a lot of people who would rather maintain that stability. There's a concerned effort of like presenting me as more controversial than I actually would be. It's the age-old narrative that you have been able to create, which is socialist, but he's a hypocrite because he has nice things. Like that's unacceptable. It's a poverty cult. It's supposed to be a poverty cult. It's stupid.
Can you list some of the controversies that you've been a part of?
Oof.
I don't know if we have time,
Sure.
but I know you got to go stream for 12 hours. So
yeah,
I'll
we
get
can
you
just
out
like
of
do
here.
a full list. One of my first big controversies was America deserved 9/11.
I'm saying it. America deserved 9/11, dude.
I'm sure lots of people watching right now are happy to hear that I have someone on the show that said America deserved 9/11.
I talked about all this stuff, and that obviously was the reason why I said it's blowback. Like, we funded the same people that did 9/11, and we continue to work with the same people, the government, that played a way more fundamental role in 9/11 than Afghanistan or Iraq. Literally, there was like 8 documentaries, I think, that came out in the 20th anniversary of 9/11 that described all of that. So I had a lot of my friends even, they were like, I kind of hated what you had to say back then, but now I totally understand what you were talking about.
Why do you think it is that these documentaries can say the exact same thing as you, but not get any blowback?
Because they didn't say it in my language. Like, let's be real. I mean, I'm gonna be fair here. Okay?
Really, they didn't say America deserved 9/11?
No, they didn't.
Do you regret using the language?
No.
Specifically?
Not even remotely. I think it was a matter of being taken out of context. It very quickly went into a subreddit. They blasted it off there, and then Keemstar picked it up, and then Fox News picked it up. And it became a huge news story in a 24-hour cycle, and they think that I am a supporter because I'm Muslim, and I'm socialist. Like, I'm a communist, terrorist, sympathizing Muslim. This is what the overarching narrative was, and not that like America's foreign policy is directly responsible for 9/11. There was a period of stability and not being canceled for a while post 2020, election cycle ended, some positive coverage came out of me, doing well and like, I guess, leading the Zoomer flock in politics. And immediately that's when people are like, no, f this guy. It's time again. What ended up happening is, yeah, I bought a house. I'm sorry.
That's pretty fucked up. I mean,
I know.
I saw the headlines. That's fucked up.
The irony, of course, is that like I've been living in the same neighborhood for like 8 years. So instead of renting, I bought a house, and that was deemed unacceptable by people. No one in my community was like, oh man, I'm giving this guy $5 a month. You're mean to tell me that he's buying stuff with that money?
No. We wanted you to go fund other people's GoFundMes.
Yeah, and it's like, which I do, some public and most private. Now I do it more publicly because I feel kind of gross about it, but like, it's just, you have to do it. People were saying like, why don't you lobby the government for socialism? Very funny that people think like I have a fraction of the power that like literally any like run-of-the-mill 100 millionaire has. I don't even have a fraction of that power. I had a really old, and still have, a really old Toyota Camry, 2010. V6.
Damn, you went all the way though.
Yeah, so I had that for like 10 years. I'm 30. I want to get a nice car. I have enough money to
Midlife
get...
crisis age range.
Yeah, I wanted to get it before. I wanted to get ahead of that. So, I got a Porsche Taycan. I did it publicly this time because I was like, I gotta do this privately because there's no reason.
It's gonna seem like you're trying to hide it.
And then they were still mad because last time they were like, he was trying to hide that he had a house, like piece of shit hypocrite. And then they were like, he did this publicly, he's flexing.
There is no right way to spend your money.
No, absolutely not. It's more so about trying to figure out another new way to be like, I don't like this person.
Yeah.
Here's how I'm going to justify that.
What was your childhood like?
I was a nerdy kid.
Born in the U.S., then moved to Turkey pretty quickly.
I was in a marabou.
It's like a weeboo for
like a weeb. Yeah. I would like my hands on anything that was like American, and I would love it. I would like learn about
What were your favorite American things to get your hands on?
Snacks.
Oh, yeah.
Desserts.
Yeah.
Oreos.
Oreos, the American delicacy.
You joke because like you have an abundance of it.
Yeah.
But
I think privately is morally the right way. No one needs to watch people spend money. Dude, I'm a fucking content creator. Shut up. Like, morally. That's your own morals. Okay, I have no problem with that.
100%. Like when I came to
You
America,
have the power to get me, an average chatter, to start canvassing for the Working Family Party of Philadelphia, Kendra Brooks, the state rep at large. I'm here because of you, Hasan. I love it. I feel well involved. Thanks for the socialist motivation. You inspire us. Thank you, guys. Without you, what I do is meaningless, okay? I know I say this all the time. It's not just bullshit. Without you, what I do is meaningless. I would still be yelling. I was yelling the exact same shit when I had 30 people watching. I was yelling the exact same shit when I had 500 people watching. I was yelling the exact same shit when I had 1,000 people watching. And I keep yelling, shut up, chatter, you dumb bitch.
21.
Bro,
Still here, buddy,
okay,
hats.
dude, take an hour off. I know you're joking, but goddamn. Like, what I do would be meaningless without this community. Anyway, let's continue.
for the summers, I would spend every waking moment that I had at Borders. I would sit there and I would read every comic book I could because I was like, this is free. No one is stopping me from reading these. I'm the reason. It's not Jeff Bezos. I brought down Barnes & Noble and Borders.
Jeff Bezos,
I did
the
it.
product of Hasan Piker.
Yeah, I'm his bravest warrior.
And canceled.
Yeah.
What was life like in Turkey?
I come from a relatively affluent family, and I did see a shit ton of income inequality,
Thanks
especially
to
when I
Antonio
went to public
Dirtbot for
school in
my
Turkey.
sub-gift.
I went to school
Brain
with
rot
like
commence.
the neighborhood gardener's kid. I think that was the first time where I was like, oh damn, this is like kind of fucked up.
That you have something that you were just born into?
This is just a kid like me, but they're in a situation, it seems like they don't have all the cool stuff that I can have. That definitely
That's a lot of months,
impacted my
baby.
perspective a little bit. But other than that, I mean, it was all right. Turkey was fine. I spent most of my time drawing, playing video games.
Do you still draw?
No, I gave it up because my dad was like, you need to become a doctor or an engineer or a lawyer. This drawing stuff is great, but you can't make money doing it. He wanted me to pursue my passion while also simultaneously telling me that like, but like you also need to make a living. You'll starve. That's what I did. I focused on, I focused on getting a degree, and now I stream on Twitch, so it doesn't even matter.
What first drew you to politics?
You live on that side of the planet. You're constantly paying attention to what America's doing,
I am a liar.
because America's actions in the Middle East impact your life. It was for survival, first and foremost. And I think that's why a lot of people pay attention to me on an international level, because I'm covering American politics from the point of view of someone who didn't grow up here.
19 months and counting.
I was definitely bullied.
Failed artist becomes politically motivated. Where have I heard this story before? Okay, well, like my drawings were actually good, unlike Hitler's. Okay, so
we can do great things. Sparkles, heart.
I guess that's
Thank you for this.
I guess that also is the
I
reason why my
enjoyed it a lot.
politics revolves around empathy rather than hatred and exclusion.
A lot. When we were growing up, being a nerd wasn't like super cool, right?
No,
It
yeah.
wasn't. Now it is. Now you got like kids on TikTok who are jacked as they're like, yeah, I'm a nerd.
No, I remember secretly talking about
19
Pokemon with
months
my
and glad I
friends in
can help
elementary
you be a
school
millionaire.
because the other kids would look at me weird and shun me.
Yeah.
Otherwise.
It was not like a sick
No.
thing. So then imagine being that, but in Turkey, where they have no frame of reference even. They just like looked at me like I was just some weirdo. I was kind of bigger. I wasn't as big as I am now. So I was always worried. And I think people saw that, or like bullies saw that, and were like,
The
I'm
insecurity?
gonna capitalize on that insecurity. I'm gonna take down like a big guy.
How do you think bullying has shaped who you are now?
It taught me that it's the reason why they're doing it is because they are deeply flawed.
Did you see that when you were young?
I think I saw it when I got older. I realized looking back that it was their own personal insecurities.
Growing up, you also always questioned authority. Was that something that was instilled within you? Is that something that developed?
I kept going with the streak I had in me of like not wanting to live under the oppressive thumb of my parents.
Even though they gave you the privileged life that you were
100%. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I think that there was like flaws in their parenting, obviously, that I recognize now. They wouldn't let me be on MSN Messenger because they thought like a pedophile would steal me. Can't even communicate with my friends. Like, this sucks.
Yeah.
They wouldn't let me play online games, so I had to like find ways around that. Of course, growing under the Erdogan regime's inception in Turkey, a 20 plus year long regime now, I realized like, oh shit, this sucks. Like, I do not like conservatism
Right.
at all. I despise it. Came to the United States in 2009 to go to college. I wanted to go to Miami because it's nice weather and I wanted to party. So I went to University of Miami for a year, living like this sheltered life with my family to like being 18 years old and being treated as an adult because you're in college. Developed an unhealthy attitude about alcohol. I was a promoter in Miami, University of Miami. I promoted for nightclubs there. It was just like a way for me to be able to go to nightclubs and drink for free. These were not nightclubs, and they were plus 18 avenues, ventures, allegedly.
Oh, because you were 18. Holy you were not the 18-year-old that did not get the 18-year-olds to not go to the clubs.
Yes, exactly.
How did your experience in the US compare to your expectations?
Because the freedom, the abundance, like everything was great. I'm a degenerate, I'm a hedonist. It was awesome on all of those avenues. And then I became an adult. Once I left college, I was like, oh, this sucks. I came to LA, was very lucky. I couldn't find a job, but at least my uncle had an opportunity for me to intern for his YouTube channel. My salary was abysmally low, living in the kitchen of a fraternity house. That's when I was like, oh shit, maybe this like America stuff that they were talking about, like maybe it was bullshit. Midway through.
No, I am not a OG. I am not a OG Florida man. Do not say this. Do not. Okay, fuck it. I will take New Jersey over Florida. I am not a Florida man. I'm a New Jersey man. Okay, ride or die, baby. New Jersey till I die. I bleed scarlet red. No. I am not a Florida man. I am not a Florida man.
Through my content creation part, I started getting better at it. The internal recognition was not there at all, though. So that was like a big chip on my shoulder, and it constantly felt like an uphill battle. So I was like, I need to do something for myself. And because of that, I guess I was like constantly working on improvement. That because of those goals, I was like too busy to even care about, you know, what my financial circumstances were. January 2020, I started the election cycle. COVID caused everybody to stay indoors.
Yeah.
George Floyd protests were happening, and everyone wanted to understand what was going on. And they realized, like, oh, there's a dude who's literally live all the time.
And then you were like, cool, 3,600 hours this year.
Yeah.
Like full throttle. That's like 10 hours a day.
Pretty much like waking up, streaming, going to sleep, streaming.
How do you deal with the waves of negativity?
I internalize it, and I just I hold on to
I can
it.
see all that. I can see a lot of tension in your shoulders right now. You just hold it right here.
Yeah, I hold it right here, and then I work out, and I get angry, and then I, you know, fire off on some random unsuspecting person in my chat.
I don't have time to pre-watch every video that I want to play on stream because I'm too busy f***ing your mother. Sorry.
Are you ever trolling on purpose?
Oh, always.
And do people believe that you actually
Reno
believe
Sinclair,
the
thank you
things
for the
that you're
10
saying
gifted
when you play a
subs.
conservative character?
Brother, this is a right-wing broadcast. You mean to tell me a libtard would be a Korea veteran?
I hope they do. Like Hank Pecker. I want them to believe that that's like a real person.
They're
Pecker, I
conservative?
did not know his name.
Hank Pecker.
Yeah.
That's my name. I'm in here in a libtard studio with bisexual lighting.
I did it just for you, Hank.
People sometimes have a hard time understanding what my political position is because they're so used to people being like, I love the Democrats or I love the Republicans, and I'm like, both of them, they're both terrible. When people hear me like absolutely shitting on Nancy Pelosi, they probably think I'm like a Republican. But then also on top of that, when I do that accent, they're like, wait a minute, this guy,
You don't see AOC going out there playing a Republican character.
she's a politician, you know?
But people look at you like you're a politician.
I
in many
know,
ways.
it's ridiculous. I'm not. I am literally a dumb himbo on Twitch. Like, I make jokes about, you know, cussy.
Yeah, which, you know, we can understand why.
So it is ridiculous that people like hold me to that standard that I myself do not hold myself to. I see myself as an entertainer, a worldview, and I'm honest about it. But ultimately, I also like to have fun, and I think that people want you to be serious all the time. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, no,
It sucks.
we want to talk about cussy, okay?
Yeah.
We want to get deep in that cussy.
Oh God, I just what have I done?
Leading up to this interview, I was a little nervous. I'm like, Hasan, this guy is intimidating as for some reason. Have you been told that before?
Yes, I don't know why. I think I'm like a teddy bear, but
I mean, it could be the 6'4" bodybuilder demeanor.
that's literally part of the reason why I paint my nails. I think it makes me look less intimidating.
Is that why you wear a choker?
I like accessorizing. I think men don't have a lot of options to accessorize.
Yes.
It's messed up.
I think accessorizing sucks, and men shouldn't do it.
No, you have some sick jewelry. What do you got? Let me see.
You want that's all for one finger.
You have three for one finger.
Yeah.
That's wild. It won't even fit.
What, are your fingers too meaty?
Yeah.
got
Oh,
the
it fit my
sausage?
pinky.
Oh damn, that went on my biggest finger.
I love that, dude. Now you wear the choker because you're a super freak. Yeah, that too. Who's the guy in that video? He looks so sexy. You could say he's from New Jersey, but then we see you at the camera and we think he's from Florida. No, I'm from New Jersey. I'm not from Florida. I'm not a Florida man. Okay, I don't know why people are saying this. Actually, no one is saying that. Not a Florida man, by the way. Florida man says America deserved 9/11 in a video game he added. Stop it. Stop this right now. You stop with this. This is nonsense. Okay, I would rather be from New Jersey than be recognized as a Florida man. Do you understand?
Do you pride yourself in kind of shattering the expectations for, party divides and party expectations?
I definitely transcend beyond like party loyalty.
Bro, if I saw you in public, I would cry. You could trip over me and stomp me to death without noticing. Too tall, too big, scary, man. What the fuck, dude? That would not happen. Don't worry, chatter.
For sure. It's not a surprise to me when Democrats.
Wait, hold on. I gotta
Party
see. I gotta hear.
divides and party expectations?
I definitely transcend beyond like party loyalty for sure. It's not a surprise to me when Democrats and Republicans regularly find bipartisan consensus for things that actually matter materially. Things that we disagree on are really impactful and really important. except they are what is known as wedge issues, created specifically for the purpose of causing division and making it seem like a party is different than the other party. It's all cultivated. It's mass outrage and mass panic that you're causing, that you're creating this division so you can get people to vote for you rather than the other side.
Why do you think everything is so divisive? It sounds like a lot of the beliefs of Americans in general do line up, but there is this idea that we are 100% divided on everything.
The different kinds of cookies that you buy at the aisle is owned by the same company, but they got to make it seem like they're different, right? In the grand scheme of things, like, those wedge issues do have serious impact on the people that we're talking about, whether it's immigrants, whether it's trans kids, whether it's gay kids, whether it's women that want to get an abortion or have autonomy over their own bodies. These are definitely things that are impactful to those individuals, but ultimately they're perfectly crafted in a way that creates division.
And I noticed you mentioned some things and then you were like, well, not everyone. Do you feel like that's a reflex for you now after streaming for so many hours for you to kind of over-explain your position on things now?
Yeah, there is that type of speaking
where
you reflexively defend positions that like no human being would ever think you have to defend. And I do that all the time. I have to constantly and consistently qualify every single sentence that I put out there, especially because I am constantly under the mindset that there are people out there that are watching every single thing that I'm saying and doing and will use that to clip it in a different way. And
No! Florida man steps on fan. Florida man says men need more ways to accessorize as he steps on fan. So manipulative, Hasan. Oh God, my favorite dude. My favorite type. My favorite type of person is the one that like sends a fucking winky face and thinks we're I know who this person is, or I know what they're talking about. We've talked about this. This is a very specific type of posting, okay, in the chat, that the moment that I see it, I'm like, oh God, okay, I'm banning you for your own sake. Please get help and get therapy, please.
And make it seem like I believe in the opposite of what I actually believe. It's insane that I have to do that, but it's just the part of the job.
Everybody stop. Stop fucking winking.
Single thing that I'm saying and doing, and will use that to clip it in a different way and make it seem like I believe in the opposite of what I actually believe. It's insane that I have to do that, but it's just the part of the job. It's the way I see it. Most normal people, they probably think like, what the why does this guy keep like saying he hates Putin? Well, it's because like, people will literally say, no, you love Putin.
Right.
And we'll cut it in a way to make it seem like that. You say you like oranges and someone will pop out of somewhere and be like, oh, that means you hate apples. Like, how dare you? I love apples. You are angry at me for eating apples. Why do you hate me? I have a Vladimir Putin is bad sign. It's like flipping on the corner of the screen all day, every day.
So no one can clip it and be like, see?
No, but they still do. They still clip it.
Even when it has the...
Yeah, because it doesn't matter. What you see in front of your eyes is unimportant as long as like you have a preconceived notion of a particular person.
And I think it kind of breaks people's minds when they see someone like you posing with a gun. Before we get more into that, I want to let you know that you can watch other episodes with prominent figures like I Spent a Day with Mia Khalifa, Corpse, Amaranth, Dream, and so many others here on YouTube or on the completely uncensored podcast version of the show by clicking the link down in the
We got
description
sexy.
below. And I'd also like to thank Honey for sponsoring this episode and supporting us in continuing to improve this series. Honey is the free browser extension that scours the internet for promo codes and applies the best one that it finds to your
To be fair, putting a Chiron there doesn't mean shit, lol.
Stare at that empty discount code box every time you're at checkout, because if Honey finds a coupon that works, a Honey button drops down, and all you have to do is click Apply Coupon. And Honey supports over 30,000 stores online.
What's the channel? The channel is Anthony Padilla's channel, folks.
Honey has personally saved
Anthony Padilla's channel. This is the channel. On Smosh, I think. I wasn't on YouTube back then, but
saved me a ton of money when I venture into my online buying trance, including the new shoes Hasan and I...
Everybody stop saying not subscribed. I just subscribed. Okay, shut up. I'm not very good on YouTube.
to popular fashion brands and
did
food
he say?
delivery. Honey has personally saved me a ton of money when I venture into my online buying trance, including the new shoes Hasan and I will be wearing on our way to Himbo Haven. Again, Honey is free and it installs in just a few seconds. So if you want to do yourself a solid and also support this series, get Honey for free at joinhoney.com/Padilla. Again, it's free. And I'm only gonna say this one more time, so listen closely. Go to joinhoney.com/Padilla and you'll be directly supporting this series. Now back to the world of Hasan Piker.
Yeah, the reason why I played this ad is because at the top of the hour, there's an ad break, and it's a 60-second one. And if you no longer want to see those ads on this broadcast, if you want an ad-free broadcasting experience, then all you need to do is subscribe, which you can, of course, do for $5. You can subscribe for $5, or you can subscribe for free with a Twitch Prime. That is by connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, where you will get one free Prime subscription a month. And hopefully you will use your free Prime subscription on your favorite broadcaster, i.e. me. Here is the 1-minute ad break now. You can also probably have gotten a bunch of the gifted ones that are coming in. But if you're not lucky, you make your own luck. Thank you, Fuck You Mean, for the 5 get the subs. And it's top of the hour for the 5. And Dara006 for the other 5. Allowing 15 people to no longer see the ads. Here's the 1-minute ad break now. Boom. Double himbo ad break. Nice. Exactly.
And I think it kind of breaks people's minds when they see someone like you posing with a gun. You know, they're like, oh, I guess that means that you are alt-right. And then you're saying these things that are against that, and then they're like, I don't know what that means.
You're right. I mean, I enjoy shooting guns. I think guns are fun. But they're murder weapons. That's the only purpose of a gun, is to murder. We got to dispel this notion that like liberals don't like guns. I think liberals like guns too. It's just like America. We have more guns than we have people. Yeah. It's crazy out here. It's bananas. They should definitely stop that. Put the toothpaste back in the tube.
It's very hard to do. I tried it.
We got to do it. We got to figure it out. And it goes back to, again, our lack of community and our alienation from our labor and our alienation from one another. The only type of cultural signifier that we have is our commodity consumption. What you're wearing, what you consume, going to Applebee's. Are you a fan of Diet Coke, or are you a fan of Diet Pepsi?
And in many ways, these things become attached to identity.
Yes, that is exactly what it is. And guns are a part of that. I love guns, brother. You know, I'm a gun guy. That's the Republican dude version of a Gucci. The idea that like people are gonna come and break into your house, that's why you need an AR-15 for self-defense, is idiotic, because anyone who has ever shot a gun knows that AR-15s are terrible for home defense. You will literally blow through 8 of your walls and probably shoot the neighbor if you try to do a self-defense with an AR-15, unless you are getting broken into your home by like a Nicaraguan death squad.
And then they're gonna make a movie about your life.
Unless you're John Wick, you don't need to do self-defense. A gun, a pistol will do, or better than that, the best self-defense tool is a shotgun.
You are constantly discussing and questioning beliefs.
I try. I question myself a lot too. People say I'm confident. I have crippling self-doubt. Like, so much self-doubt. What if I'm getting something wrong? What if I will get this wrong? What if I'll get that wrong? I don't want to misinform people. And I do get things wrong. Like, the greatest example of this is the invasion of Ukraine. I was incredibly confident that Russia would not invade Ukraine because of all of the reasons why that invasion is going south right now. I demonstrated a level of confidence that I should not have. When you deviate away from that and you get something wrong, people that want to be right will never let you forget that, and will constantly harp on it, and will constantly use that to like undermine your perspective. There were a lot of people that, for the first couple days of the invasion, when I was doing my coverage, would come in specifically to be like, hold this L. I'm like, dude, there are people dying on screen.
They want to celebrate your loss.
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
You must get recognized a lot.
Yeah, I do get recognized, yes. I love it. I don't have any issue with it. I owe everything to my fans. Everything. I would be nothing without them.
And your haters.
Not my haters. They can rot in hell. Okay?
They get you views.
No.
XQ Cow TFT, ha ha ha, you're so fake. Yeah. Thing you popped in to say it just at this very moment, you know? So edgy and cool. You're so edgy. Dude, you literally like XQC. What the fuck? Okay. Are you okay, Mr. Juicer fan? Are you okay, Juicer? Jackie Jean, thank you for the 5. Get the subs. Are you overdosing on the juice? Are you up past your bedtime? Do you feel like you have no place right now? Do you feel homeless because XQC's not live? My juicer is not online. Oh no.
I don't want their views. That's the one.
Liking XQC seems much more acceptable than liking Hasanabi. Yeah, the only reason why it's like that, at least on this platform, is because he doesn't fucking respond to every psychotic hater like I do. That's it. That's the reason. You know what I mean? That's why. Also because he's the biggest streamer, so most people are afraid of shitting on him and making videos about shitting on him. Coming in here to hate on you despite you actually being friends with Felix. I mean, I would fucking hate that too if I was like, if I really wanted to be friends with the juicer himself, and then there's some guy that I like have been conditioned into hating on screen who's actually friends with the person I want to be friends with. I'd be fucking mad at him too, you know? Fuck you.
Nothing without them.
And your haters.
Not my haters. they can rot in hell. Okay?
They get you views.
No. I don't want their views. That's the one thing I realize is that if you're constantly on the internet, a lot of your interactions are unfortunately painted by those people that can swarm a comment section, make you think, oh man, I wonder how many other people now feel this way about me, even though it's completely untrue. And then I go outside and then I meet people and I talk to them. And then I remember again, like, oh no, these people on the internet are not real people. But ultimately, I just got to maintain that attitude always. And think about, you know, the real world. And in the real world, either A, no one gives a shit, or B, if they do, they're usually very positive. Never had a negative interaction with someone in the real world. I mean, I hope that doesn't change, but when you reach a certain size, you do have the opportunity to make changes in people's lives. And it's something that I often take for granted or forget about, but it's awesome to see it in real life in public. That's what makes it worth it.
What's next for Hasan? Is there anything you could hint?
Just what I've been doing, honestly. Everybody always asks, like, what are you going to do next? What are you going to do next?
Like, have you been offered a show yet?
Yeah. And I
plus-
have plenty of times, and I don't like that. I don't want to. I love what I do. I'm very fortunate. You know, I love having a place where I can go to every day and talk about politics every day. I don't want to expand. I don't want to grow. I'll grow, but as long as I can grow in my own pace, as long as I can continue doing what I'm doing and not change that, not be beholden to a larger company or investors or anything like that, then I'm fine. I'm fine with that growth.
Well, there you have it. I spent today with Hasan Piker, and it's made me realize how everything we do, wear, and believe all make up our identity. And anything that threatens those things can feel like a personal affront to our well-being. Maybe the world would be filled with much less rage if we were all encouraging of remaining open-minded and evolving, even if it were to threaten.
That was good. You wish it was longer? It was. It is longer. I think that it's probably like, the actual interview was like 3 hours, dude. We talked for a lot. We talked for a while. I wonder if he kept the longer bits in the podcast.
Threaten those things that we once thought defined us.
Bro, when I see you on the street, it's on site. Debate me, I'll yell from afar. Naruto run to you and challenge you to a scrimmage in the marketplace of ideas. Then we will shake hands and I will be happy with my broken wrist. That was good, Interman. You're an interesting guy, and I don't give a fuck what you do as long as you stay healthy and live a happy life. He's not cute to me anymore. Me? Sorry if this was weird and parasocial, but did you two kiss? Yes. Fuck you. What is going on? As a guy who's having a residing hairline, should I jump on the pill? It's up to you. Talk to your doctor before doing such things, though. I'm gonna be honest. Don't jump to that. Old Smosh was great. I had no idea Anthony had a channel. That's awesome. Yeah. Got the Smosh chatter coming out the woodworks. That was surprisingly serious and positive. I thought it was going to be a bit more goofy, jokey, but the message was strong and he came across super genuine. That was a great interview. Anthony cut it well. Did you guys plan coordinating outfits? No, we did not. Also, I would never coordinate outfits with Anthony because his fits are incredible. Like he would. I mean, he outfitted me every time. You know what I mean? Anyway, finish the video. That's it.
That's my favorite thing is like when people are like, you're a product of nepotism. It's like, yes, I am. I recognize it. And I talk about it regularly. Dude, nobody would watch you if you're not hot. I'm like,
I like how they can't help but compliment you while they're trying to criticize you.
Yeah, they'll be like, oh, dude, you're so successful.
You're so fucking hot and successful. And
thanks. I mean, I do recognize that I'm like an incredibly fortunate person.
and incredibly handsome.
Well, I don't think so, but thank you. But that's nice of you to say.
Hey, you know, from one himbo to another, I gotta lay it down.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's dope. Anthony's great. Bueno Beans, thank you for the 5. Get the subs. Do you remember any parts of the conversation that didn't make it that you wish wasn't cut? No, I think they got the gist of it. They did a really good job. That was like a Hulk fist bumping Thor. Your hand is huge compared to his. Are you ever gonna get him on stream? Yes. Yeah, for sure. Seems like he's genuinely as nice as he is off screen as he is on screen. Yeah, he is. 100%. I think I pop off more when I'm actually the Owen children build a lamb hospital are Yorkshire Farm. Literally like the OG Channel 5 and not the Andrew Channel 5. What are you talking about? Like some British shit. How's the COVID feeling today? Pretty good. Pretty good. Oh yeah, by the way, go, blast this, fucking show it some love, you know what I mean? Watch it, write some positive stuff in the comments before it gets fucking swarmed with negative shit, you know what I mean? Because I'm sure there'll be people who will look at this video and use it as an opportunity to once again not let me live a fucking moment of happiness and I don't know. Be like, dude, he fucking sucks though. Like, you fucking idiot. Everybody hates him. Why did you do this? I fucking can't anymore. Very hot. Thank you. Oh, fuck. Bug hit. Go to Coachella, dude? I did go to Coachella. Spent a day with Hasan Piker unraveling the controversy. Cancelled. A marabou. Pussy. Her hair looks extra poofy today. Yeah, it's because I used the shampoo on it for... Fuck it, I'm saying it, dude. Your nose was very cute in that video. I can't help myself. Fuck it, I'll be parasocial for a second. Thank you. Did you blow dry? No. My liege, here in my hands lies a great videograph letter for thee. It explains to us peasants the dialectical materialism. Enjoy, sire. 48 minutes long. Why the political compass is wrong. Establishing an accurate model of political ideology. The past 32 streams, you've played video games a total of 3 times, and it was all fucking Fortnite. Weeby will be like, dude, I can't believe how fucking parasocial your stands are. That's really fucked up. They should be a Marxist-Leninist and totally devoid of such things like me. And then we'll turn around and cut this edited, like, footage together to drive a fucking point and a narrative that I do not play video games or enough video games on my platform. Also, Fortnite is poggers. You're in Nick's new video?
Hi, happy Monday. Today I want to talk about Twitch streamers. Now, talking about live streamers as a whole is hard because the platform seems to be so diverse nowadays. What used to be this niche little site dedicated to watching people play video games has turned into a massive platform with millions of people watching streamers talk politics, interact with their audience, play games, and so much more. But with a platform as massive as Twitch, there are a ton of problems that are bound to come with it. Baby is like falling in the closet. What's going on? And these issues are multiplied when everything is live and anything can happen at any moment. Because of
Bro, people will literally link you videos you are in for 3 seconds to stop gaming. Video Game Frogs ate during Elden Ring. Yeah, that's true. They did. They really did eat. They ate so well, dude. And that's why. I troll a lot in chat, but that's all love, man. You're a good go-to streamer. You don't deserve all the hate you get online. It's not that bad. I think the hate I've been getting online has, like, diminished greatly. The issue is just, like, whenever I have moments, whenever I have, like, positive spikes going upwards, that's when haters come back because I think they just, like, forget and they move on to the next person to troll and harass and do their coordinated harassment campaigns on. But then when I'm popping off again, they're like, oh, fuck this guy. It's time. It's time to ruin his mood. You know what I mean? I have played Detroit Become Human. After watching this video and looking into Hasan's political views, I can without a doubt say he's a literal personification of my views, and I was never able to express and feel terrible. I found out about him so fucking late. That's awesome. I hope people don't swarm him and be like, he's a fucking piece of shit, though. And you are too. Fuck you. It's also weird that is like... It is weird that Florida man Hasan Piker. Florida man beats ATM, says it gave too much cash. Yeah, I did that. Got trolling problems with Twitch chat interactive game, questions of ethics. Yeah, I mean, look, if I were to look here, I'm sure there's like already some fucking deranged shit going on.
This show is sponsored.
Anthony's reaction to Vladimir Putin's bad sign, a sign that to put up is hilarious and shows how weird Twitch politics is to normal people. Nice. Russian waifu. Being a socialist isn't something to be proud of. Soviet Union didn't work. There we go. Said you might play Detroit again? Yeah, that's true. How they get you? Oh yeah, let me comment on this video. What should I say? Avert your gaze, ashen one. Looking for hate? No, I'm not. Found a positive comment, my liege. Bro, I looked them up after this vid. Socialism and dialectical materialist analysis is fucking poggers. Okay, you wrote that yourself. Prayer Ewan. Dynamic Jab 13, thank you for the 10 gifted subs. Yeah, I can't wait. Wait to have. At Anthony, can you not at on YouTube? Isn't that how this works? Like this? Can't at on YouTube like that? I'm such a boomer. Fuck. Only at the beginning? Is it? Can you do it on the beginning? No, it's not letting me do it in the beginning either. It only works with replies. Oh, okay, got it. I'm gonna say can't wait to have you on stream. Dip.